Here's 5 future Hall of Fame players who are underrated and under 27 years old. So you won't see obvious players on here like Aaron Donald or Aaron Rodgers who don't fit either criteria. You also won't see young guys like Justin Jefferson, Nick Bosa, or anyone like that who are regarded as some of the best players in the league. And before we get into the list, remember to hit the subscribe button to stay up to date on my upcoming NFL videos and theories. Former first-round pick for the Panthers in 2019, Brian Burns has been one of Carolina's best players during his 4-year career. Each year, Burns has gotten the same or more sacks and tackles for loss than he did his previous year, leading to him becoming a Pro Bowler each of the last 2 seasons. Burns, who turns 25 in April, has established himself as a cornerstone piece for the Panthers as he finished 2022 leading the team with 12.5 sacks and second on the team in tackles for loss with 17. Right now, Burns' career is similar to that of 2010 Hall of Fame inductee Ricky Jackson. Jackson played 13 years for the Saints between 1981 and 1993. Like Burns, Jackson earned his first Pro Bowl in his 3rd year, and he went on to achieve that mark for 4 consecutive seasons. He finished his career with 6 total Pro Bowls, a Super Bowl win with the 49ers in '94, and currently has the 16th most career sacks. Comparing the two players after their first 4 seasons, we can see that Burns has 38 sacks and 2 Pro Bowls, and Jackson had 36.5 sacks and 2 Pro Bowls. Burns' career trajectory has him on a path to pass Ricky Jackson's career resume and make his way into the Hall of Fame. Trevor Lawrence was the first overall pick for the Jaguars in 2021, and while he only has 2 seasons under his belt, he just earned his first Pro Bowl and playoff win and is starting the path towards the Hall of Fame. While his rookie season was less than spectacular, 12 touchdowns and 17 interceptions, it's hard to hold that against him, considering he was on a terrible team led by Urban Meyer, who single-handedly orchestrated the most comically bad head coach showing in NFL history. Regardless, Lawrence made major strides in his sophomore campaign, in which he had 4,100 yards, 25 touchdowns, and only 8 interceptions, which helped lead the Jags to their first division title since 2017. One of the biggest factors that will propel Lawrence into the Hall of Fame is that he already ranks 5th in passing yards and touchdowns on the Jaguars' all-time list. Before long, he will hold the franchise record in both categories and could reasonably double the current leader's numbers set by Mark Brunell. Now, there's a ton of competition to be a top quarterback in the NFL today, especially in the AFC. But even if that prevents him from racking in tons of Pro Bowls and All-Pros, the career numbers he could reasonably accumulate would put him in line to be in the Hall of Fame. Consider 2 recent retirees, Eli Manning and Phillip Rivers. Neither are in the Tom Brady, Peyton Manning category, but both put together long and successful careers, and will more than likely end up in the Hall of Fame. They both have the most passing yards and touchdowns in their respective franchises' histories. If Lawrence averaged his 2022 numbers and played until he was 38, which is 15 more seasons, he would retire with the 5th most yards and 9th most touchdowns based on the current list. This would put Lawrence in the Hall of Fame. Creed Humphrey became one of the best centers in the league in his rookie year, and after another stellar season in his 2nd year, Humphrey earned his first Pro Bowl nod. Having reached that level so early in his career, and there's a strong debate that he should have been there his rookie year as well, could put him in elite company if he's able to maintain this level of play. There are really only 2 centers that have reached the Pro Bowl this early in their careers and sustained that level effectively every year, and those 2 are Jim Otto, who was an all-time great for the Raiders in the 60s and 70s, and Marquise Pouncey, who went to 9 Pro Bowls in his 10-year career, along with 2 All-Pros, and was a member of the 2010 All-Decade team. That's some humongous expectations I'm putting on Humphrey, but he has a few things going for him. First, as I mentioned, he's already hit an elite level, which is rare for centers this early in their careers. Second, he's in a prime position to start earning first-team All-Pros. Jason Kelce, who has won 5 of the last 6 first-team All-Pros at center, is now 35 years old, and he's likely playing his final season of his career, leaving Humphrey as the next guy in line to start racking those up. And third, being on the Chiefs, he will be propelled by being on a great team. As perpetual contenders, being in Kansas City will make it easier for Humphrey to accumulate the necessary accolades to get to the Hall of Fame. The story behind Rashawn Slater is very similar to Creed Humphrey. Slater established himself as one of the best tackles in the game in his first season and was a Pro Bowler in his rookie year. An injury early in his next season may have prevented his play from going to the next level, or at least getting him to another Pro Bowl. But reaching that level as a rookie tackle is a very uncommon feat. In fact, of the 18 tackles in the Hall of Fame, only 2 others have gotten a Pro Bowl or been an All-Pro in their rookie season. Those are Ron Mix, who was the Chargers' right tackle in the 60s, and Joe Thomas, who played 11 seasons with the Browns, earning 10 Pro Bowls and 6 All-Pros. That's some incredible company for Slater, who will be 24 this season. If he's able to bounce back from his 2022 injury and continue his Pro Bowl level of play, he'll be able to earn his way to the Hall of Fame. Marshon Lattimore is probably the biggest stretch on this list in terms of calling him underrated, as he's been to 4 Pro Bowls in 6 years, which includes the last 3 years in which he played the majority of the season. He was also the 2017 Defensive Rookie of the Year. Someone of this caliber would reasonably be in the conversation of best corner in the league, but that's why he is more under the radar. Despite establishing a strong path to building a Hall of Fame resume, he's essentially never placed in the top echelon of corners. Lattimore's career is strikingly similar to that of 1997 Hall of Fame inductee Mike Haynes. Haynes was a 9-time Pro Bowler over 14 seasons with the Patriots and Raiders. Like Lattimore, Haynes also won Defensive Rookie of the Year. Additionally, Haynes was a Pro Bowler every non-injury year he played for his first 11 seasons, just like Lattimore has done over the last 4 seasons. Lattimore, who still technically falls under the under 27 mark, at least until his May 20th birthday, is on a similar path as Haynes, who worked his way to the Hall of Fame by being a consistent Pro Bowl corner. Thank you for watching. If you want to stay up to date with all the latest NFL theories and videos, be sure to hit that subscribe button and join us for more in-depth explorations of the NFL.